Confessions of a Murder Suspect by James Patterson and Maxim Petro. Anna Jones was responsible for the title and credits page in letters A through E. Alex is the narrator. Alexis Pascoe is responsible for letters F through M. Ben Ford was responsible for letters N through T. Ben is the paper slider. Alex McKeffany was responsible for letters U through Z. Guest Caroline is the videographer. Letter A is for autopsy. In the book, detectives performed an autopsy on the parents to try and find out why they were murdered. This is when they discovered that poison was the cause. Letter B is for big chop. When the children in the story did something wrong, the parents would punish them with a big chop. For example, when Tandy, the main character, is rude to a dinner guest, she has to stand on her head and name every landmark in Bhutan in their national language. You can see that their family is a little different. Letter C is for confessions. Throughout the story, Tandy has memories come back to her from the past that she tried to forget. The biggest one is about James Rampling, the boy she ran away with, who was never seen again after her parents had found them together. Letter D is for death. The parents in the story were murdered, and so was Tandy's oldest brother's girlfriend. The murders were the main conflict in the story. E is for emotion. Ever since they were old enough to think, Tandy's parents hired a psychiatrist to teach the kids to control their emotions. Tandy and her parents hardly ever showed any kind of emotion, which made Tandy a prime suspect in the murder. F stands for football. The oldest brother, Matthew, plays football. He is the receiver and is really fast. G is for Grand Ganga, which is a prize that the Angel kids get. Hugo has won 5. One of them is a shark that tank coffee table. H is for Hugo, the youngest brother. He is super strong. He was one of Tandy's suspects because he wanted his parents to die. I is for investigation. The police are always at the Dakota investigation in Malcolm and Maud's bedroom. Tandy also investigated the murders. J is for James Rampling. James Rampling is the boy that Tandy ran away with. They both wanted to escape. K is for killer. Nobody knows who killed Malcolm and Maud. It is the main mystery in the story. L is for laboratory. Tandy and Harry find a secret laboratory where their father studied their pills. Their pills give them superhuman abilities. M is for murder. Someone murdered the parents, and they don't know who. The Uncle Peter is one of the prime suspects. N is for NFL, because the Angels' eldest brother, Matty, plays in NFL. O is for office, because Malcolm and Maud worked in their offices a lot, both at home and at work. P is for perspective, because throughout the story, people are looking at the case from their own perspective. Q is for questions, because the officers questioned the kids at one point. Also, the kids question themselves and their Uncle Peter. R is for robot, because the Angels have a robot that they made in their living room. S is for stop, because when the kids are watching the video of their parents about to kill themselves, they wish they could jump in and stop them from doing it. T is for Tandy, because Tandy is the main character in the story and eventually figures out the case. U stands for unique. The children Tandy, Harry, Matthew, and Hugo are all unique. Tandy is really smart, Harry is a talented pianist, Matthew has won the Heisman Trophy, and Hugo is really strong. V stands for villain. This book is all about a teenager trying to catch a villain who killed her parents. Everyone in the story is suspected of murder. W stands for wealthy. The Angel family is very wealthy. They own a penthouse in Manhattan. They have a coffee table with bioluminescent sharks. X stands for examine. Tandy, the main character, starts examining her parents' room as soon as she learns that her parents are dead. This book is all about Tandy trying to solve the murders of her parents. Y stands for young. The main characters are really young, but are different than other kids their age. Tandy is smarter, Hugo is stronger, Matthew is faster, and Harry played in the Carnegie Hall by the time he was 12. Z is for zealot. A zealot is someone who is really committed to something they do. This word describes Harry perfectly because he practiced piano for 4 to 5 hours a day when he was 3.